Okay. So I'm sure I hope you can remember the first 13 seconds. Okay. So right here directly after is a little bit of another mistake. We're playing a little bit too close to our teammate here because, again, we're covering the exact same angle as our teammate. Do you see that? Like your teammate, now he's not covering anything because he's backwards, but you and your teammate are literally covering the exact same thing. And I'm noticing, now 14 seconds in, that this seems like a common theme for you is being really close to your teammate. So you want to be, spacing from your teammate so your teammate has room to make his own play. Because now look at you guys. Like, you guys are like on top of each other, You probably weren't even trying to pass to him and he has the ball now. I don't know if you were trying to pass to him, but like, you couldn't really do anything with this ball except for give him the ball. Like, what if you wanted to take it here? So like you and your teammate are pretty much just playing the exact same positions, which is not good. You need to be covering more of the field. That's a nice read. I actually like this from you. So this is a really good challenge because he can't go for this ball. And this keeps pressure on their corners. This is a really good challenge. I like this a lot. This should have been a goal. You did the hard part already, which is getting that read. Right here, you can see it's kind of low quality, but I can't really see which way he's facing, but I'm sure you could see. But if he's facing backwards, you could just, hold on. Let me actually change the stream quality as well so you have better quality. Hold on. Okay, this should be a bit better. Did that change it all for you? Okay. So right here, yeah, so we can see he's facing us. You see that? So if he's facing us, that means we can hit the ball over him, right? So you could have just flipped into this ball like right here, and then this would have been an open net for your teammate. But you kind of, I don't really know what your plan was. Would you mind elaborating? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, I'm glad you said that. That's something we can talk about. So when we're in a 2v2 situation, never go past the ball and bump him. Never do that because we have a teammate, right? It's way easier to just pass to the teammate and give him an open net than try to do this and like go past the ball and like I don't really know what you were trying to do if I'm being honest. You scored anyways. Nice. You scored any. What? Yeah. Yeah, well, you can see where he's facing. Like, you can see he's facing over you. If you flipped it over him, he can't hit it. But good goal either way. Again, I'm just being super like anal about everything. Like, I'm not saying, you're a bad player. I'm just telling you every single mistake I see so that you can be the best player you can. I'm not trying to be like toxic or anything. Okay, right here. Good. Right here, another slight mistake on the kickoff. The kickoff was fine. I actually don't know how you even made it that straight when you were that far to the side, but that's fine. You boosted in the air, though. Now, it's a small detail, but never boost in the air, like ever, after a kickoff. Because if you got to the ground, like you're keeping yourself in the air for longer. Do you see that? Like you're boosting up and you're keeping yourself in the air. So this is actually a really important detail. So when you're ever after kickoff, go down first and then boost. Because now if you landed, let's say you didn't boost here, you probably land now. And then you could 50 into this with your teammate 50 here, and you would have won the 50, and it probably would have been another goal. But because you boosted in the air, this is not going to be a goal. Just because of that one thing. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, it will always be faster if you're on the ground first. Never like boost in the air to try to get to a ball. And then right here, we made another mistake. I'm sure you can see that, but you just passed the ball right to them. Fortunately, we're in a low rank, so they don't really do anything with it. They just pass the ball right back to you. But like, if you're trying to get to the, higher ranks, GC3, SSL, like we talked about, doing this won't really fly. Like if you pass the ball to him, he's just going to, take the ball. Like he's going to let it roll past him. He's going to hit the ball this way. And now he has free boost and ball. And so you pretty much conceded the ball here. But again, fortunately, they gave it back to you. But really be careful of trying to keep possession. But right here, this is good. You got the boost. The thing with this one is the first touch is the issue and why we didn't get a good touch. So when we're jumping, you notice how you make contact like above the ball, like your car, you technically made the spark right here, but you see how your car is like above the ball? And so you have to like boost down. With the first touch, you always want to be under the ball. So we should have jumped a bit earlier so that we could be, so we could hit the ball about like right here. So that the ball would go up instead of down, because you'll notice that when we hit the ball goes down. And so now there's no way we can get to this ball with a good play. We might get lucky and get a reset, but it's not going to be a good play. Let me show you really quick kind of the way to go about this. Just in like 2 seconds. Okay. Sorry, I just need the S-Bread, it's my main car. Okay, so when the ball's bouncing off of the wall, that's the hardest part of hitting it, right? So like the thing was like this. It was like, I'm trying to replicate it, but it was bouncing off like this, right? So, or it was a bit closer. So it's not going to be the same setup, it's just driving up. But what we want to do, I'm going to try to get it to bounce. So it's kind of bouncing. You want to jump into it, like single jump into it, like off of the wall. So like a normal air dribble is like this, obviously. But when it's bouncing, it's kind of hard to replicate the bounce. But like you have to jump and then follow it. Does that make sense? It's kind of hard to explain, to be honest. I don't know why I just went free play. What? Yeah, well, you want a single... Yeah, you just want one jump if you're going for an air dribble. And then... Yeah, I mean, even if you're going for a flip reset, you would just want a single jump into it. You would want one jump anyways. Even if you're going like this, like for a normal air dribble, it would be one jump anyways. So, you would always... But if it's... Yeah. Your mic's kind of like... It's like muffled, if I'm being honest. Like it's kind of hard to understand you. Do you have an actual mic or are you just talking from the Mac mic? Okay. That's fine. You could join on your cell phone and then like talk and then mute me on your phone.
I cannot join what they I can see on my phone straight up.
Hold on. What'd you say?
Do you hear me?
I hear you, yeah.
Okay. I'm on my phone right now. But I can see here this so we can try like that.
Okay. Nice. That's a good fake challenge. Nice. Good patience. Nice. That was a good idea. Nice. No mistakes anytime recently.
Uh, I went for the boost.
Going for the boost here isn't really the mistake. The mistake is giving up the corner. So in Rocket League, have you ever heard the phrase, from my videos or anyone else, that your corners are the safest place for you? So like right here, like we have all of this corner control, right? We end up giving it away, which is why we get scored on. So watch. Right here, you have the full corner. You actually have possession of the ball right now. And we should have just stayed in the corner. Like right now we're in a really good spot, but you leave and give him all of the space. Like if you stayed in the corner, you could have challenged the ball and he wouldn't have been able to shoot. So like right here, like you could challenge like right here. You could double jump backwards and hit the ball. Or like you could just stay here. You don't need to keep driving to the goal.
Okay. So stay by corner.
Yeah, your corners are the safest spot, so you want to be in control of your corners. But as soon as you leave your corner, you no longer have that going for you. So now he has an easy shot. But if you didn't go back like this and you stayed right here, you could have just double jumped and hit this ball to stall for your teammate to get back.
Backward.
Yeah, backward. Reverse.
I feel like it's an awkward ball, so I just took the safe option. Went
Yeah.
to,
Well, it's awkward because your rotation was a little bit weird. Like, like if we go back even further, like here, like do you see how you're like rotating away from the ball? Like I would be rotating towards the goal and we're up the wall. So then imagine we're at back wall right now. This wouldn't be awkward at all. But like this is like a last resort. So yeah, it's going to be awkward, but it's because your rotation wasn't very good. But in a general sense, we don't want to be rotating away from the ball as last man. Right now you're in a 1v2, your teammate just threw himself away. We want to go towards the ball and try to buy ourselves as much time as possible. We don't want to go away from the ball because that allows them to create more plays as he just did right here.
I see.
We're still doing this cheat, which again, we've conceded possession again, as we can see. I'm sure you recognize that he has the ball here and you can't do anything. I would really...
To be honest, I don't really know how to keep I cheat because I know they do this in higher ranks, but when I'm playing with my friend, I can go back there or back there.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. You won't be able to go back left or back right in higher ranks because people will just counter it. Like,
So I have to cheat.
you have to cheat. Yeah, you have to learn how to cheat. So like right here, like if he's going, you just front flip until you're like right behind him, like until you're like right here. And so then I don't even know how this guy beat you to the ball. It doesn't look like he cheated either. Oh, he like stayed in net. This guy staying in net had a better cheat than you. That's crazy.
So I have to be closer and more sensible.
Yes. Let me show you an example of cheating. This is me playing recently. Okay, the perfect example. Now, I know you're thinking, why are we both named Dice? But yeah, this is how you cheat. And look right here, I get a free ball. You see that? It's like right here, you cheat just like this. And now I'm the first one to this ball. And this is a random replay, by the way. I know it may look like I just picked that out, but that's how you should cheat on everything. Watch one more and then I'll go back to the replay. I probably won this one too, and I don't even remember. But like my cheating is very good. Like look right here. I have the next possession again. Do you see that? So when you're cheating, you want to cheat just like this. Like come here, you boost right behind him while flipping, and now you're right behind the play, and then boost towards the ball, and now you have another possession, just like this. And then if you're Dice, you can flick, but
Over your head.
it it can't. What do you mean? It can't go over your head.
Okay.
Like, if you're cheating correctly, like, okay, the only way the ball can go over your head is if your teammate has a kickoff where he's under the ball like this, and then the other guy flips over it so it goes like super high. That's the only way. And if you can see that, like, look, I can see if my teammate's gonna have a bad kickoff, and then I would just, turn my car, and rotate. So I mean, it's very situation dependent. Like I can only I don't really know exactly what I would do in that exact situation, but probably something like that.
I see. It's just that I can, if I come in to cheat goals like that at all, it's basically saying if my teammate gives a bad kickoff, I get scored out. That's why I made actually softer. But you're saying that I need to.
Let me even let me just find a random solo queue. Not even solo queue, but just me playing 2v2. Like I haven't played in a while, so this is kind of old, but this is me solo queuing with just some random guy. This is like GC2, GC3 by the way. Let's just see how I cheat here. Exact same. Obviously I'm trying harder here. Like way harder, but like this is like yeah, I mean this is me trying really hard. Just like this is how I cheat. It's like super aggressive, and I win almost every kickoff cheat. I win, and I win almost every normal kickoff. But again, I'm a ones main. Peak number 2 in the world. Blah blah blah. You already knew that. So like that's kind of my upper hand. But you want to be cheating really aggressively. And if you even watch Zen, not to like go on like tangents, but just watch how Zen cheats because he's one of the best players in the world, right?
Yeah.
Like, let's see. Hold on. Let me just find him scoring. Just give me like 2 seconds. Okay, look. Hopefully he's cheating here. Oh my. Bro. Okay, right here. Surely he's cheating. Okay, this is kind of different. He's on the right. Bro. He's being called for the kickoff. Okay, watch right here. Watch. Look how he cheats. The exact same as me. Like, do you see how he's not doing like this like passive like go on the side thing. He's cheating exactly how I cheat. Not that I'm as good as Zen, but I'm just saying he cheats the same way as me. So yeah. Back to the gameplay. Okay. Right here is just a lack of awareness. What I would do, like, I don't really know like how to say this in a non-toxic way, but you kind of just have to realize that this isn't on target. Like I can see this. I know this is to the left of the net. It's not in the middle. But I guess that just takes practice. But we shouldn't be jumping for this ball because now we're out of the play and we've conceded possession. Right? You see how they have the ball again? Fortunately, like you won the kickoff, but like if you tried doing this in like GC3 lobbies, you'd be 20-0. That's all I'll say. Like this guy would have just shot. Like I don't know what he's doing. Let me watch this guy's point of view. Yeah, I don't know why he's driving to the boost. He could have just shot this and it would be an open net. So whenever you're aerialing, you always need to make contact with the ball. Like you can't miss the ball, Which obviously I'm sure you know that, but right here is a small mistake. We shouldn't have gone for this boost pad. So like look, like right here, we shouldn't have turned right here because now we can't go under this ball. Do you see that? So you went for boost over ball, even in the smallest regard, like a 12 pad, like you could have just went right here. Like if you didn't make that little minor turn, you could have stayed with the ball. Like, look, hold on. If you kept going like this, you would have easily been under the ball and then you could either flick it or maybe even shoot the ball and it could have been a goal. But now we've given away possession because we went for the boost pad. What are we doing? Okay. So it seems like something you struggle with is awkward situations. So right here, we do not ever want to be going backwards, like a gold. Now this somehow worked, so like, you know, good job. But right here, the issue is that we're positioned too close to our teammate. Like we want to be back post, so we want to be like in this area right here. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're too. Not only are we too far forward, but we're too far pushed out. So like if they, you know, shot this, we can't even cover the net. Like if he just shot this on goal, you can't even save it because you're too far to the right. So this position is pretty useless, if I'm being honest.
I agree.
And then there's that. But it turned out pretty well, actually, so. Hmm.
Yeah, that was a mystery. I thought he missed.
Yeah, it's fine. That was a nice touch by Trolley.
I overcommitted.
Yeah, I'm trying to see exactly what you did wrong. I feel like you just play so like fast, like too fast. Like you're just like like full boosting everywhere. Let me see. Like, yes, you overcommitted, but the real issue here is like nothing's gonna come from you just full boosting into this ball, like in their corner. Like that's never gonna work. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. So basically, I think we could have. I don't really know, to be honest. I feel like I'm not sure what I would do. Let me think. Yeah, like right here, we could just leave it like this. Like we've already given away possession, and like there's no point in doing all that. Hmm. So I'm trying to think. Like right here, we have free possession of the ball, and I mean we still have possession. This is good. I guess I'm just not a fan of the. Yeah, because it hits the ball away.
The backflip more than intentional.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good try on the bump. Hmm. Bro. These lobbies suck.
And I still was.
Okay. That's a good part one. Let me pull up part two. Yeah, I was watching a little bit to see how it would pan out. It's like kind of exactly how I thought. So when we're going for this kickoff, we don't want to be doing the backflip, because it's pretty much the same thing as not cheating. You see how this player cheats? We want to be doing what he's doing. You got kind of lucky that the kickoff went like right into the corner. That's very rare. But I would just recommend cheating in general there. It's kind of like, I feel like when I'm watching you, it's you choose so many different situations. Yeah, so right here, like we're just like it's hard to explain. We're just like monkeying at the ball, you know? Like we're just staying at the ball, and then our teammates jumping because we're still here. Like you should be rotating back, but it doesn't really seem like rotation is something you like. Like right here, we're even if we rotated here, we're ball side, so we just decide let's turn, and then you're double committing, and it's like if you just rotate back, I don't know what we're doing here either. Like this recovery. Yeah.
But I feel like some games I'm a monkey and some games I'm just too passive. It's not like always the same. I don't know what's the word in English.
Wait, what's the word in French?
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm monkeying and sometimes I'm just too passive. So it's,
Hmm.
it's like always the same. I think different.
I see.
Maybe
That's fine.
it's not the same thing every game.
This cheat was actually way better. Um, like you cheated a bit better. You still won the kickoff because he was closer to the ball than you were, but you're getting there on that cheat. Shoot. Bro, this guy's trash. How does he not score this? I'd report him. Okay. That's a good first game. I hope you learned something from that.
Yeah. The second one is really one of my worst games, so I just wanted to share it here. But I know I
Is this 1v1? Oh. Nice. I wouldn't recommend going all the way back here. Like right here, we can just stay close on pads because now our teammate's in a 1v2. Like he can't pass to you, and if he gets beat, you're in a 1v2, which I haven't even seen this yet, but that's probably what's about to happen. You're probably about to get scored on. Yep. That I kind of knew that situation would happen because you're in a really bad spot here because your teammate's on zero boost and there's two of them. So you're always going to be in a 1v2. if you go all the way back after the kickoff like this. So I would really never recommend like going all the way back, like if your teammate's on trying to attack, because now he's not going to score a 1v2 most likely unless he's smurfing. It's good demolition. Again, a big issue I see with you is rotating ball side, right? Like even though we got the demo here, technically, like it's not good because like, do you see how awkward our teammate is? Like look, he went on the backboard because he thought you were going to go for the ball, but then you rotated back because you end up going back post anyways, but you only do it after you cut rotation. So like,
I watched a lot of videos and they were saying that when the ball's on the ground, the opponent is dribbling, you can put prediction to disturb it. Maybe
yeah, to help him. Yeah, that's true. That,
our teammate or
yeah.
balls in the air, rotate back.
Yeah, it's not as nuanced as that, unfortunately. Like right here, since we've already cut rotation, like that's right. You know, if we want to help our teammate, we have to cut rotation. Like if you want to demo him, you have to do this rotation. But what you should have done after you hit this ball is not leave the ball, because now your teammate is really far away from the ball, and this guy is probably somewhere close. I don't actually have the real replay file because you're on console, so I don't know where he is, but he's probably pretty close. Okay, he's not. Where's his teammate? Like, what is it? I need to Okay, I guess I didn't see him. But you see how he's right here? He's closer to the ball than this guy. That's because like you left the ball, so this is a hard 50 for him. What I would have done is hit the ball to your teammate or hit the ball to a corner. Because if you just leave this ball, now you're in a really bad spot. But if you hit the ball, he was hiding behind the smoke. That's why I didn't see him. But if you hit this ball, then it will make it easier for your teammate or you if you hit it to the corner. So the issue isn't that you demoed him and cut rotation. The issue is that you left the ball. But again, you know, I'm just being super nitpicky about everything. It didn't result in a goal. Nice. You do have really good fake challenges. I will say that. That's probably what you're best at is defense. Not rotation though, like just fake challenging. Like right there, okay, this right here is actually not a good fake challenge, but I like the idea. Not a good fake jump either. When you're ever going to fake jump. What?
I was trying to buy time for my teammate.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to explain why it's not a good fake jump though. So this guy can see you, right? Like he can see you right now. So when you fake jump, he can literally see you going back down. So that didn't do anything. No offense. Whenever you're going to fake jump, you want to make sure they can't see you, which is only if you're directly in front of the ball. Like, you know, if you're directly behind the ball, they can't see you. So don't ever fake jump if they can see you because you just look like an idiot. Not you, but like in general. And then this fake challenge isn't good either because we can see he's obviously going for the boost. So you're not faking anyone. Like he's driving right here to the boost and you're doing a fake challenge to no one, you know? Like let's watch one more time. We do the fake jump, whatever. And then right here, he's turned. This is a free open net. If I'm just being honest, if you shoot this, it's a goal and you're faking. Are you faking the goal?
I just too soon to realize it when I faked.
So,
I was like,
yeah.
fake challenge and I just do it anyway.
Okay.
Like I don't. What's the word? Réfléchir.
I don't know. I don't speak French.
Yeah.
Putain.
I'm not analyzing that much when I think. I think I struggle with.
This is actually a really good shot.
What you can mark.
That's fine.
Oh, thanks.
I like this a lot. You jumped first. Really good play. That was risky. Yeah, don't ever challenge like this on your corner because like if two people just drive at the ball, it's going to go up. Just physics, like the ball's going to pinch upwards. So like if you hit this here, he hits this here, the ball is going to go up. And you do not want the ball to go up on your side of the field because that's very awkward, which you've shown that you don't like awkward situations. So I would not do that. Also, you said this is... What? So in this situation, like you can flip into the ball like with the side of your car. Like here, I'll just show you real quick as an example. So like let's say the ball's coming. I'll just create the exact same situation. The ball's coming here. Someone else is to the right.